Hey guys, it's me, and if you don't know who I am, my name is Sam, and I am freezing. So, the one thing you should know about me is I hate skipping holidays. The one problem with our society is food. We're obsessed with it. Literally, McDonald's, Brahms in Oklahoma, like Sonic, In-N-Out, like, are you effing kidding me? I mean, are you fucking kidding me? Literally, I went on a rant to my class about this. Because what's so funny is right after Halloween, we're like, Christmas, yes, even before fucking Halloween. It's like, Christmas, yay. But what about the one holiday that we actually need? Thanksgiving, about food. And Halloween's about sweets. Are you fucking kidding me? The one time we're not obsessed with food is Halloween and Thanksgiving. Like, come the fuck on. Anyway, so today I was like, okay, well, sorry I haven't been posting though, because your girl's busy visiting Louisiana, crazy stuff with family, crazy school year, like, typical teenager stuff. But yeah, so today I was like, let's go celebrate some Halloween because I didn't get a chance to. And the one thing you should know about me is I'm not the biggest fan of Halloween. Like, I love the costumes and, like, trying to look cute for social media. But, like, the actual trick-or-treating part, I'm like, no. Because I don't trust people. I'm the most paranoid people. Paranoid people. I'm the most paranoid person you will ever, like, really know. Literally, like, someone walks into my school or a cop's in there. Oh, my gosh, someone must have a gun in the school or something. Like, I'm the most paranoid person. Why do I keep saying that? Because it was the way I was raised. My mother, like, when we grew up, like, I had some Facebook or something, and she'd always share these things like, oh, there's, like, a kidnapping going on and by this high school or something. She's like, you guys should be extra careful. And guess what's gonna happen to a child? Traumatized. Like, that was the way I was raised. That's how I live by. I'm very street smart, more than book smart. But also, these stories are going to be, like, Halloween stories, like, by the times I worked at, like, haunted houses and stuff, because these were my nightmares. Like, some stuff was just because, like, okay, it was kind of scary at the time, but then I got over it. Other things, like, what happened traumatized me, and I didn't work there, like, a job all the time. No, it was more like I was doing it for, like, fundraisers, like, for one time, like, my Washington, D.C. trip. We decided to do a haunted house so we can get money. Like, smart stuff. Then the other time was just because, like, my mom's work that wanted us to do it. So here we go. Let's jump on in. So the very first time I worked at, like, a haunted house, it was not a haunted house. It was a haunted hayride. I was nothing super scary, okay? Don't trust me. But I was the girl who got kidnapped at the end. And you might wonder, how are you doing that when you're on a hayride? Oh, well, basically what was going to happen, I'm saying, like, by the edge, like, being normal, terrified out of my mind. I was very bad at keeping secrets back then. So I'd be like, something bad's gonna happen. Like, literally giving hints. The biggest fucking hints. And then what happened is, this girl would literally just, like, help me, like, down. And this guy that I trusted with my life because of how good friends me and him were, he would, like, catch me, he'd bring him to the bus. I was freaked out by that. Who wouldn't be freaked out about getting pushed off the back of a trailer? So what was going to happen is there were two rides. I was going to do the first one. This girl named Aspen was going to do the second one. We were friends and we understood. And so what happened is, like, we were riding this, giving hints away, like, blah, blah, blah. The moment finally came and I thought, okay, like, how am I going to do this? Because it's literally, the cart's, like, up here and it's literally, like a 2-foot drop or something, and it terrified me. It looked like the longest thing. So what happened is, when he finally came, she pushed me off. And did I mention I had to be there for the full entire ride? Literally had to witness the clowns, kept closing my eyes, didn't want to see it because your girl's the biggest scaredy cat alive. So she literally pushed me off the edge. I fell, he caught me. Luckily, because if I didn't, I would be dead. But that was, like, it was fun, but it was just a very scary thing. But for the rest of the night, we had, like, another ride, and then it was, like, over. Why do I say like a lot? I don't know. But anyway, So the other girl took over. I had to be a scary ghost, like at a tea party with my sister's friend Rachel, and it was basically boring. People like yelled at us saying like, we're not scary, because typical teenagers. At the time I was a little girl, so just wearing a creepy ghost face mask. And other than that, everything was like good. It was just that scary drop that terrified me. Oh, Gianna sent me this drop. Hey, good girl. Okay, so my next story is the worst haunted house experience of my life. So I've been in I worked in 3, including that last one. The other one was just me being a basic theater girl. And what happened for that one is I got scared to be in a box and popping out because it was so dark and it was so small. So I just joined my friend. Nothing very special about that. But this one was my nightmare. So I wanted to do this. At first I wanted to be like a zombie or skeleton dancer. I couldn't do that because I was like the Zumba people. I don't think they showed up at the end, which I wanted to do, but whatever. So me and my friend Gianna, which snapped me a second ago, were children in cages. And then I think my sister's friend Harrison's little brother was also a child trying to escape, and I didn't know anyone else besides my friend Gianna. I knew Carter because he went to my school and he was helping. This was the Washington, D.C. fundraiser we did. And so, I knew a lot of people close by. I trusted them. We always had adult just in case, we really need help or something. My friend Latham was, right next door, being, in charge of the body parts or something. She was basically the black market or something. And so what happened was, a lot of people just came in and out. Not a lot, but quite a bit. And so I was the girl in the cage, help me, someone help me. And the girl who was pretending to be captured us, I didn't know at the time, but me and her actually started to be really good friends because when I went to high school there, I joined improv club. She was in charge of it. And then me and her kind of grew close. We don't talk a lot anymore, but she seems happy with her life. I'm happy for her. Everything's good. So I know a lot of these people now. And so by the 3rd or 4th person walking in, there's this guy in this doctor suit, the mask that covers this part of his mouth. Oh, I'm getting out of breath. This is one of the reasons I'm very fucking paranoid. But what happened is this guy is just looks very creepy. Me trying to be the actress I am, help me, where are my mommy, where are my daddy, this guy walks up to me here. I'll demonstrate because the cage I was in was a little bigger than this one. But what happened is he went up and he shook my cage. I cannot make this shit up. He literally shook my cage while I was in it, and I'm just there petrified. Because imagine if that cage was unlocked. What would he have done? That was terrifying. And so what happened is literally the girl, my friend Becca, was Jesus, don't be that hard on them. Because don't forget, you're not, the people can't touch you. You can't touch them. That's the rule with any haunted house unless you sign a wager. This guy, and literally after he left, I'm okay, I can't be in the cage anymore. I'm done. I can't do this. So, and I was Latham, did you see that guy? And she's yeah, he went up and touched all the stuff on the table. No, because you basically walk through it. You do not go up, touch all the props, fake blood and stuff, and be this is no. The worst part is he didn't say anything. He was just silent. He was like Frankenstein or something. It was terrifying. But what happens? I'm I told the lady that was with us, Harrison Carr's mom. And what happens, they gave my mom the information, so, they would not allow him to come back. Apparently, that guy's children, didn't go through all the way. He was scared, they were scared. And so I got going again because his children could, but we're not letting him go again. Luckily, he didn't come back. Sorry, Pepsi. Thankfully, he didn't come back, or I would have cried. But for the rest of the night, I, was I'm not going in that cage. Fucking don't put me in there. So what I did was instead, I had a sweatshirt. I was sitting on a chair, acting like I was tied up, while my friend Gianna was in the chair. Sorry, girl, I love you, but literally, if you see this, comment, it's the truth, because I'm not making this shit up. It was petrifying. Okay, and then my last story is on the same exact night. This was so far the worst night. Got scared by a doctor guy. Literally got shooken. Literally shook. I hate myself. But, okay, so this is the part where if Gianna watches this, she's gonna be Sam, you're a really shitty friend, and I'm so sorry. But what happened is, so no one was like coming at this point. Like it was like it was like an hour before closing. And so they gave us a chance for each of the people to like walk through the haunted house, maybe just like for fun and stuff. It was my group's turn. I was like, okay, I'll try doing this because like actually I've never been in like a haunted house besides that hayride, and I think I was closing my eyes the entire time. Never seen a scary movie because my parents wouldn't allow it. Like, I'm the biggest baby in the universe. Look at this. I'm a huge, horrifying baby. So what happened? Okay, I'm sorry, I'm scooting, so I'm more in the ankle. Ooh, hello, sorry, I tried doing makeup. It looks shitty. Okay. But what happened is, it was finally my group. So there was a bunch of teenage girls that were going in before us. Like, I didn't know any of them. I only knew my friend Gianna and probably the other people walking in before us. So what happened is, like, so this is how it went. Like, you kind of walk through the lobby area a little bit first. And what happened was the very first scare got me to have a mental breakdown. It was my own fucking sister! Yes, so what happened, she was like an old creepy lady with a baby or something. And so what happened is I expected her to just look creepy like holding the baby. That's what my mom thought too. What she did was she left the baby like just out there, and then she like like spoofy. And then like after that I was like and then what happened is after that there's like a hobo and a clown. After the clown I was done. I hate clowns. You bring a clown towards me and then I imagine like the clown hallway that we had to walk through. I was like, okay, yeah, like not anymore, like fuck this. Oh, hi Leah. But I was like, fuck this, like I'm not going. And I literally broke down to my mom like, I can't want to, man. And she's like, okay, you don't have to go. And she's like, I'll go with you. I'm like, no. And I felt bad because I had to leave Gianna go alone. And luckily, my mom's like, hey, teenage girls, like, come here. Like, can you guys take this girl with her? Like, my friend Gianna with them. And they're like, sure, yes. Like, we'd love to. And I'm okay. And I was like, I'm sorry, Mom. And she's like, don't be sorry. Like, you're, like, acting like a little brat or something. I'm like, okay, like, whatever. After Gianna came down, she admitted she had to walk the whole thing alone because those teenage girls ditched her. I'm sorry. But yeah, this is how fucking pussy I am. I'm sorry. Okay, do I have enough time to tell my other story, or should I make it a part 2? Wait, what was the other story? Fuck. Okay, wait. Actually, I think I have enough time. You know, most YouTuber videos nowadays are an hour long, so I don't give a fuck. So, the next story happened last year. Shoot me. Okay. So what our plan was me and my friends were gonna go to the haunted corn maze. Like, I think it was like a week or two before Halloween. And I honestly was like, okay, it's gonna be better than like a haunted house because I'm not trapped in a room. Like, it's gonna be like a maze and stuff, like fun. So, I was waiting there for my friends, paid the $20 for the corn maze, $20 for the haunted house, $40 in general. Bought some snacks and stuff. I met up with one of my friends who was my crush at the time, Hudson, like my friend Hudson. We hung out, we bounced on like the bouncy houses outside, went down the slide. Fun, sorry, I'm like freezing and stuff. And we had fun. He offered, like, to let me go with them. I'm like, no, I should wait for, like, Bailey and them. Because at the time, Bailey and them forgot, like, money at the house, so they were gonna go get it. I was just waiting there, because I knew if, like, I left with them, my parents would be pissed. So what happened is they got back. Okay, like, we'll go. The thing is, you're not allowed to have your phone flashlight, any flashlight. You're only allowed to have glow sticks. That's fucking terrifying. You're not allowed to have your flashlight on. Like, that's terrifying. Because, like, I'm also a little scared in the dark. Not a lot, but, like, a little bit. Like, I feel like everyone is. But what happened, so me, Bailey, Timber, and then I think her brother and her brother's friend, like, went, like, with us. And what happened is, the two boys teamed up, and then Bailey and Timber, because I was extremely jealous of Timber at the time, she stole my best friend. at the time, and me and her did not get along at the time, so we were like at each other's throats constantly. And I'm like, who am I gonna go with? You're like, oh, okay, like I guess you can be in the back or like in the front because people go after. Like they freaked me the fuck out. So what happened? Okay, sorry, playing with my hair, ADHD, whatever. So what happened is this guy gave us a talk, like the rules, like no flashlights at all. Also, do not use foul language because it's a church thing or something. I was just like, okay, like maybe this is not for me. So what happened is like we walked the first, he warned us that this girl was gonna blow like an air horn at us to freak us out at first. And I'm like, okay, like I probably do that. But I at least expect it. I screamed. I tried running out of there. I'm like, you suck. I literally told the little girl, you suck. Trying to watch my language. And then the moment we got to like a split zone where we could barely see anything, I was like, no, like I can't do this. I ran out of it. I couldn't anymore. And that's how much of it. And I literally wasted $40. Then my friends decided, once they exited, Bailey told me that she did have like a mental breakdown because her and I both have a big fear of clowns. Like, literally surprise me with a clown, I'll punch you, like whatever, basic stuff. So what happened is I also had tickets for a haunted house. And the haunted house is an entire clown themed. It's like a big circus. So of course I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. But first, like, I wanted to take a cute photo with the clown. I did, like, and they allowed me to at least get a photo with one of them instead of actually going in and doing it. So that was cool. The moment they exited the haunted house, Bailey was crying because of how scary it was. I'm like, okay, like, thank God I didn't go. I did make a vow that next year I'd go, but hey, I actually did end up going because I was in Louisiana, so. Wait, what was that? I don't know. But yeah, that's like it. That is it. Okay, I hope you guys liked it. Don't forget, follow me on TikTok because I make a lot of really funny musicals. I mean TikToks, haha, TikToks, haha. And then I also have Instagram at Sam_Anthak. Yeah, like it's basically Sam_ and then like ANTHAK. And then follow me at TikTok at SamanthaPage26. And don't forget, like, comment, do whatever. And see you guys next time. Bye.